built to do exactly what we're doing with
that's
it.
awesome.
You did a great job.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I'm working my way up slow. Just, I didn't want to
That's a smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
But I was picking up there at the end. I was starting to get it.
Yeah.
And I did the same thing in the other cars. I didn't start fast. I really wanted to work my lines and really try to work my way up. And I felt like by the end of each session, I was catching. You know what I mean?
And the other big thing to think about here too is because you have so much more visibility, utilize it.
Yeah.
Most people are looking right off the nose of the car.
It's harder in this thing.
Yeah.
It's harder to look out. You're like, don't get good. You're so cramped with your feet too, which you're just not used to your feet being so tight.
Absolutely.
And the steering's so tight, and everything's so tight, and you're like, Jesus, there's a lot of feedback here. The thing talks to you so much. There's so much shit going on.
Oh yeah. I mean, and it's high effort. Everything's high effort. The steering wheel, it's a high effort.
That doesn't bother me.
It
I'm used
fatigues
to
people
old
out a
cars.
lot. So yeah, old cars have that.
I'm used to
right?
old cars. That part doesn't bother me.
Most drivers, they have a hard time with that by the time you get to the end of the session.
Yeah. All right, so that was our second little session of Formula 4 here at Radford, and man, it's crazy. It's just there's so much feedback, so much vibration, and you're in a legit race car. You know what I mean? If you're in a Hellcat or a Mustang or something like that, it's still a pretty cushy street car with AC and ABS and traction control. These things are just brutal. I mean, it's like. You're like, oh my God, everything's shaking. It's quick and it's fast and it's scary. It's fun. Woo, man, that's intense. And we weren't even out there that long.
Because you're turning there more aggressive than anywhere else.
Yeah, right.
So,
again.
So there you go. There's my dark theory, right? Situation from 30 years ago to solve again. Oh, I thought it was right. But you're in you're in the laundry room. You're not in the garage anymore.
Exactly.
So, how about the next round?
Do we get to go again?
Yeah, so now we have the next rotation get in. We'll do the same thing. Now, real quick, before we go out, guys, come on over, cheers now. Team. You're driving in the center of the car. So if you have your body on the edge of the track, the wheels are off the track. So I've got some cones that have now been displaced from their original position. Now, the back end's a little wider than the front, but at the same time, you shouldn't be so close that you're about to hit that cone. Just give yourself a little more cushion. Take your time getting in. Lance, I'll be out here to assist you in just a moment, but go ahead and jump in. Next group of drivers, and we're ready to go.
That corner to keep it on the right line, because I'm adding more steering, so the more steering I'm threshold all the way to turn it. I could take a much earlier
Different to the
where's my finger?
Rectangular white mark in the middle of the turn. He was saying, the older cars, the Challengers, we were left
Out,
wall.
yeah, brush.
But
Now
in the curve, it's right
So that's
on top.
that's the formula line. The Hellcat. Same.
Yeah.
Your apex is the same, but your driving line is different. You still apex in the same spot. Yeah. And you still let it drift out, and it's easy. But it's bouncing so much coming straight off of two, and then first gear. Second gear.
This is our third session today afternoon in the Formula cars. So we're just starting to kind of get in the groove, get it going, figure it out, starting to understand how all this works, how to put your gear on. See if I get this.
Exactly.
Don't look, I may mess up my gear install. Still new, you know.
We're a little more worried about us tossing these out to the woods.
Sitting there trying to get them like a full turn.
Slowed me down at my first lap, you know. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I got them tucked in. Like, all right, here we go.
Now we're ready to go.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna throw these on your hands here. Boom, boom. Perfect. We're gonna make a quick turnover.
That was the first time I had trouble with, like, for whatever reason, it was just like my concentration wasn't there. Like, I mean, you know, it's fine, but not like, you know, like all week I've been like just. This was the one time where I'm like, oh, like, oh.
Yeah, it's just, you know, and that happens towards the end of the 4th day.
Yeah.
I'm
not used to this many days of
lap
it.
after lap,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Mentally, you just start getting fatigued,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. So it's good. This is probably the last day. Yeah. Oh man, I can't believe it's over. 4 days. It's
I know.
done. I'm excited, but I'm bummed.
Yeah.
I want to drive more.
Nice job.
Thanks, y'all. It was an awesome week.
Well, everybody did a
times.
great job here, right? I mean, we saw some big improvements, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
huge improvements. It's some of the basic foundation that most people don't even think about when they're driving. And here it is. You can think, well, these are vitals that we should always have in our mind at all times.
Yep.
So thanks again for coming out, and congratulations, guys. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you
Right
so
on.
much.
Right on.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Yeah.